It was the ring. It was the beautiful garnet ring that Elvis Presley gave me the last night I was in Paris that got me to wondering about him. Elvis Returns, Elvis is Alive 2, ebook or paperback. Now available at Amazon, iBookstore, Barnes & Noble, and other fine online retailers, or at bestelvisbooks.com.
Gonna take a little time to think things over. And to read between the lines, yes, I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb, it's like the world upon my shoulders. Through the clouds I see love shine, keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartaches and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I traveled so far to chase this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me now. I wanna feel what love is. Take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. Looks like love has finally found me. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know I can face it again. I can't stop now, love. I traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I wanna feel show me, baby. Just let's talk about love now. Love that you feel inside. I'm feeling so much love, baby. So you just can't hide. Yeah, oh. Let's talk about love. That's right, baby. I wanna feel it too. I wanna feel my love. Show you my love, baby. I really love you. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. And I want you to show me.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a fantastic audience. Thank you very much.
Those of you who may have been Andy Kaufman fans will know that Tony was one of Andy's better friends.
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah. He's
Yeah.
He's a little prick, but
Well, I understand.
yeah, but Kaufman, Kaufman, the thing is, many people thought that I was him and he was me and all that kind of stuff. Because if you saw the movie Man on the Moon,
Yes.
with Jim Carrey, I starred opposite Jim Carrey in that movie, and we get
Yes.
into that a little, to the alter ego thing and whatnot. But I'm the original guy that Kaufman in 1969, he hitchhikes. He wasn't famous at the time. He hitchhikes from Great Neck. He was a skinny little pimply Jew kid, you know, little sheeny bastard, you know. And he hitchhiked over to Las Vegas to see Elvis Presley, because that's when Presley was playing the Hilton in '69, his big comeback. And Andy wanted to see him. Now he didn't want to see him perform. He wanted to meet him. So what Andy did, he told me Andy had a jug, a gallon plastic jug. And he showed over to the Hilton, that's the Hilton there, where Elvis was performing. And during the day, he went in the delivery where they're delivering the food. And he took this jug and he hid in a closet. He said it was kind of like Sirhan. And he waited for a few hours. So Andy jumps out on Elvis when he's walking by, and the Elvis's bodyguards, they go for the guns, and they say, and the king goes, whoa, 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 because he could see this pimply little, no threat, little Jew boy, right? And this is the craziest thing, true story. And Andy says, and he's nervous, and he says, Mr. Presley, I'm your biggest fan, and someday I want to be famous like you. And Elvis looks at him, puts his hand on this little skinny Jewish kid's shoulder, and says, I believe that will happen.
Really?
2 years after that, Andy Kaufman is the hottest cabaret act in New York City.
Really?
Yeah, because he got the blessing
He
from
was
the Pope.
anointed by
the king, by the king himself. Now, what happened? So now he went down to. So after that, he went down to Fremont Street. You know, Fremont. That's the sleazier town of part of Las Vegas. And I was performing in a little club there, the Sox and Booths Lounge. You know, this was 30 years I was performing there. And Kaufman. Now he never introduced himself to me. He came and he watched me. But this is the background of the story of why we're here. And then once he became famous, about 3 years after that, he did his famous show at Carnegie Hall. And he had me open for him.
Okay, we just looked at how Andy Kaufman met Elvis Presley. Now, I believe that Andy Kaufman was helping Elvis in seeing how much they could get away with, as far as sending people to the stage to lip sync to music that was pre-recorded. Now, when I listen to these performances by Andy Kaufman, to me it sounds like it could be Elvis and Andy Kaufman both that we hear. It sounds like both of them were in the studio recording this, and then Andy would go out to the stage and do the show. He would lip sync and put on a performance. Now, I also believe that Andy Kaufman very well, and many people believe this, Andy Kaufman also faked his death. I don't know a lot about this, but I do know when you watch Man in the Moon, the end of the movie, the Jim Carrey Man in the Moon movie, it leaves you with the feeling that yes, Andy Kaufman faked his death as well.
Thank you very much. You know, Elvis Presley once said that of all of the Elvis imitators, the one that he enjoyed the most is our guest, Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman. Welcome, Andy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Andy, what do you want this
Well,
time?
I would
What
like
are
to
you going
do, I would like to do for you some imitations. Okay?
But you already did an imitation of Santa Claus, remember?
Yeah, but that was stupid because I was wearing the red suit, and you know anyone can do it. Could do that. All you do is you say ho ho ho.
Oh, you do, huh?
Yeah, you Merry Christmas.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. You know, but this time I have imitations is better.
Oh, well, good. I'd like to see you do them.
Okay. First, I'd like to do for you Johnny Cash. I'd like to do Johnny Cash.
Imitation of me?
Yeah, Johnny Cash. Okay. Hi, I'm Johnny Cash. Okay, bye-bye, thank you. Now I'd like to do the mini purr. Howdy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now, last but not to be the least, I would like to do for you the Elvis Presley.
First record I ever made, I had to pay $4 to make it. I was walking down the street, there's a record store that said, anyone can make a record. So I went in there and I made it for my mom's birthday, and one side was called My Happiness, and the other side was a ballad, and later became a big record for me on RCA Victor Records. It was called That's When Your Heartaches Begin, and it went something like this.
If you find your sweetheart in the arms of a friend, thank you. That's when your heartaches begin. When dreams of a lifetime must come to an end. That's when your heartaches begin.
Oh, little sweetheart, that's the end of your friend. Oh, that's when your heartaches begin. If you find your sweetheart in the arms of your best friend, brother, that's when your heartaches begin. You know, when all your dreams of a lifetime must all come to an end. Yeah, that's when your heartaches begin. For you see, love is a thing that you never can share. And when you bring a friend into your love affair, oh, little sweetheart, that's the end of your friend. When your heartaches begin.
All right, that was Andy Kaufman. Now, I believe that Elvis was working with Andy Kaufman. I believe Elvis helped Andy Kaufman get his career going. And Andy Kaufman helped Elvis in seeing exactly how much they could get away with by sending people to the stage to lip sync to music that was pre-recorded. Now, I believe they did this for a while. And I also believe it is even possible that Andy Kaufman most likely faked his death as well. Okay, now what I want to do is point out a photograph on the Sun paper. I remember hearing about this on the radio many years ago. What I remember hearing was that Elvis just did not want his photo on this paper that said Elvis the King dead. And what they did, they put another man's photograph on this paper and published it. Now, when I look at this photograph on this paper, this just does not look like Elvis Presley. It looks like it is someone else. So here's this photograph. You decide. Okay, I believe that Elvis started releasing music as someone else many years before he faked his death. I believe one of these names that he was using in the beginning, and I think this was just experimenting stage to see if he can even do it, was Raul Downer. Now when you listen to the songs of Raul Downer, to me it sounds like you have two men singing these songs. And I believe that is Elvis Presley, who has recorded songs and has given Raul Downer to release on Raul Downer's albums. Not everything was Elvis, but there was a few. I remember a TV movie, or maybe it was a mini-series or something, and I watched this many years ago, and since I've been doing this work, I've not been able to find any trace of it. But this show showed Elvis and Colonel Parker fighting and arguing because Elvis was recording bebop music and releasing it under another name, as giving it to another person to release. They portrayed this in this show that I'm talking about. As well, in the same movie, I remember Colonel Parker and Elvis at a casino. And because the Colonel lost so much money, there was a gun pointed at Elvis, just like Elvis tells us in Elvis Found Alive. And I also remember at the end of this show, what appeared at the time of when Elvis supposedly died. The movie ended with what looked like you were looking through Elvis's eyes, climbing down the side of Graceland and running across the yard, I believe to the pool house. I seen this one time when it came out many years ago. But today I cannot find any trace of this movie. But it was a TV movie, or maybe it was a mini-series or one of those Elvis's series, but I can't find it. Okay, now let's listen to Lonely Star from Raul Downer, and then the movie trailer for This Is Elvis.
There's a lonely star in heaven, shining oh so bright. Wind and rain and angry heavens can't put out its light. Well, my love's like that star in heaven, burning strong and true. Though I may not have your kisses, I'll still watch over you. There's a lonely star in heaven, and it lights the sky, and that star will burn forever. It will never die. Well, my love's like that star in heaven, burning strong and true. Though your arms may never hold me, let me watch over you. Let me watch over you. You ain't number can be found. I sit home all alone.
I've been away for a while now. Sweet. But even up here, I find myself sometimes looking back to the days when I was a small boy in Tupelo. Seems like yesterday.
The voice voice you hear is not that of Elvis Presley, but Rel Donner. Hear Rel along with Scotty Moore, DJ Fontana, and the Jordanaires recreate the Elvis Presley story as it's never been told before.
I went on national television, and all of a sudden, I couldn't believe it. Some people were acting as if I was the devil himself.
From his early beginnings to his greatest triumphs, you are there in this two-record tribute in story and song. This unique treasury features highlights from 50 of Elvis's greatest hits, recreated by Rel Donner and the singers and musicians who are a part of the incomparable Elvis Presley sound.
First TV special. I felt I really had come home and had the feeling I made some of the best recordings of my life. There's a snowflakes. My opening night in Vegas, and it seemed like the whole world was there.
This ultimate tribute to Elvis from his old friends is available in this two-record set for only $10.98. 8-track or cassette tape only $11.98. Here's how to order yours right now.
To order COD, call 312-960-5000. Operators on duty now, that's 312-960-5000. Or save the $3 COD charge by sending check or money order to Elvis.